Hello everyone and welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Binkabi and this will be my fourth Tempest Remastered draft. I'm not sure which number it will have on the channel, but it's my fourth. Master Decoy jumps out to me. Diabolic Edict pretty good. Gallantry is also strong. This one I don't know what it does. Whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, put a 1/1 white spirit token with flying onto the battlefield. I'm not sure if that's better than a tapper, actually. It's good against removal heavy decks. Nah, I will just take the Master Decoy. I think it's the best card in the pack by a long shot, so let's go with that. Oh, it could have been a combo. No! How could I not see the Goblin Bombardment combination? Alright, to be serious, if we're taking a white card, we're taking Shackles, and I don't hate that. Other than that, I think Merfolk Looter is probably the best card. But I think Shackles is decent enough that I will take it since I have a Master Decoy already. Okay, interesting. We have Windrake if we want to go blue-white skies, which it looks like we have a pretty decent start for. Or we could take Wall of Blossoms and go like green-white big stuff deck. I like Wall of Blossoms more than any of the other cards. But I think blue-white skies are pretty solid. I think I'd go... There's also Renegade Warlord, I guess. I'm gonna take the Windrake and see where we end up. Well, we're rewarded with a Merfolk Looter. Can't really go wrong with that. If we would have taken the wall, we'd probably take Spider Hermiter. Nah, that doesn't seem great. Merfolk Looter it is. Miri. How is that still here? It's a fantastic card. There's a lot of good green cards overall. Maybe we'll be green-blue again. I don't think I want to take the archers. So it's a 2/3 for 3 with first strike, forest walk, and vigilance. Is that better than a Rutwala though? that's the problem. I think it is though. I'm gonna take that and see if we abandon one of our colors or not. Probably not though. Green has always been open, so Dismiss is pretty good. I will not hate that. I don't think Scrivener is for this deck right now, so it's between Youthful Knight and Dismiss. And actually I think I'm going to pick up the Dismiss here. You could replace Youthful Knights with basically whatever. See, this is also... Wallowrath's Curse is pretty bad, right? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna take the elf and maybe not play white. We will see. It's a late time ebb, which goes pretty well with our cards here. Goes well with those cards as well. I mean, we could be heavy blue and splash white. That's fine too. Or rather be our main color being blue and white being the support color. That's also fine. Generally green and blue doesn't go that well together. You're ramping up. Basically your green cards are ramping up to your green cards that are big, and your blue cards wants to like keep mana open for Dismiss and mana leaks and stuff. Pretty easy whispers here. Nothing else in that pack. I like blue-white and I haven't actually drafted it yet, so maybe I should have picked that white rare, but a card that I know is good, great even, against a card that I could see it being really good, but I could also see it doing nothing. Do I want to take this? Do I want to take Goblin Bombardment? No, I think that's a fine pick. Not really what you want to be doing, but fillers. will always be fillers. So blue seems decently open. Someone took the other Merfolk Looter, but it's pretty unreasonable to think that Merfolk Looters will wheel. Obviously Wall of Blossoms are wheeling. I will take that and still look to maybe be green-blue. I mean, our green cards are basically as good as the white cards. I guess we'll take Hermit Druid. And we'll take Mulch. I mean, it doesn't mean that much which card is coming 13th, 14th pick, but it says something when like playables like Mulch and Hermit Druid and Wall of Blossoms are still in the pack when there's nothing else there. Yeah, so this is kind of the breaking point. We could take like a Wood Sage, which is pretty good. We could take another Dismiss, but I don't like picking them that early. Or we could take like a Rootwalla and abandon white, or we could take Sultai Trooper and stay in white. And I'm gonna force myself into white. I think white might be coming here. Isn't Intuition worth anything? Let's check that out really quick. Intuition 4. Human buying for 4. Is there anyone selling? That's the prices. 2 shield is more correct. 255 4. It's not a very good card to have. I can't say. The Soltara Lancer is a lot better. Is it worth giving up a couple of tickets to... Yeah, actually I think I will just ignore that for now. Giving up on value is usually not correct, so we will see. Ooh, another Master Decoy. I was gonna take Sift, but Master Decoy is precisely what we want. We just want to get out fast and attack. Then tap them down, shackles them, you know, time walk them. Pacifism wouldn't be bad either. We need to pick up white cards this pack, mainly to stab the other white players, but also because we won't get any more white cards in the last pack. Maybe like first, second pick, but then we won't get any more. How does I reanimate? I really want to try that sometimes in this format, but we will see. So we have another Sift, so we can still have it if we want to. We have a Crystalline Sliver. It's a 2/2 Shroud basically. But I think that's a gamble, because if they're playing Slivers, you're just giving them a fantastic advantage. There's also Windrake, and I think I want Windrake more than Sift. Sift is a better card, but Windrake is more what we're trying to do here. I mean, we have Armor Sliver, but yeah. So we get a Smite or a Shadow Rift. I think I just take the Smite. We're not going to block that often, but I mean, it's kind of cool to like block with Merfolk Looter Loot and then Smite or something. So far, it's only like one card that I don't like in this pile, and that's Armor Sliver. So can we keep this up? Maybe get another Sultari Trooper or something. It's looking decent. Getting a late Wayward Soul. There's also Revenant and Ledger Domain. Ledger Domain. I don't think we will take. We'll take Wayward Soul. It's a very good flyer, so. And here's all the green cards you could possibly want. Jeez. Harrow, Endangered Armadon, Spike Feeder. I mean, some of those cards I would consider taking like almost first pick. So let's see, Nomads and Core is bad. Yeah, I would take a Thalakos Scout. Shadow and Flying. Tapping them down with Master Decoys. We have a Shackles, Time Ebb, Smite. It's looking good, I think. What did you do? Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. It's basically a 1/5 unblockable, but it's more often gonna be a wall. But walls is not too bad. So the green is still coming. Don't know why, but I don't know what people have against green. And for me, I guess that's good because green would be one of the harder matchups. When I play like 2/2s and 2/2 shadow and 2/2 flyer, they play like 3/3s and 4/5s, and it's hard to raise that. So if I can snag some green cards from people, like this one would be pretty hard to get through. Alright, do we want Twitch or do we want Gallantry? Gallantry seems okay. It's a lot better than Twitch, so let's take that. Here we have nothing in a ball gnome, so I guess we take that for the sideboard. Do we take Sea Monster or Telethopter? I think Sea Monster for the board. Now we can take a Telethopter and take Provoke, take a Mulch. I really want to try the reanimation deck if it's available. I mean, mulches and reanimates and some big creatures would be pretty fun to draft. Dark of Wrath, 2/2 for 3. Destroy target artifact or creature. Oh, okay. And there's a dead shot, which is pretty good. What do we get? Mana Leak. That's not really what I was looking to first pick. But I guess that's the pick. Mana Leak is pretty good, but not really first pick. And hits continue with nothing. We're gonna take a second pick, Conviction, or Standing Troops. What do we have for Scrivener? We have Dismiss. We have Mana Leak, Gallantry and Smite. And Whispers, I guess. Yeah, I'd much rather have one Scrivener. Even though it's looking pretty bad. But we have 20 cards here, that's pretty good. I guess we can tap him for Telethopter. So I knew white wasn't going to flow this pack, but this is pretty miserable. Look at this, Lightning Blast, Endangered Armadon, Searing Touch is fantastic. We will take another Wayward Soul though. Dark Banishings just running around. I would like another Scout, but I think I'd rather have a Killer Whale here. Dark Banishings, yeah. When you want them, they're never around. When you don't want them, they're just flowing. Yeah, another Scout to this, and the deck is more or less done. I would like to replace Armor Sliver, Telethopter, Scrivener, something along those lines. But I don't think we will get premium blue and white cards at this point. No, but there are some fantastic black cards for some reason. I guess we take Conviction and remove Armor Sliver. Yeah, I mean, we could have been like green-black graveyard. It seems like it would have been open. Easy to say when the draft is almost done, but it's kinda silly that we are first picking Mana Leaks and we have like 5th picks, Banishing Light, and we're just shipping them along. Yeah, what was it? Mana Leak into Scrivener. Yeah. Not really where you want to be. Yeah, green is still open. Shadow Rift or Pegasus Stampede. I still don't like this card very much, but do I like it more than Shadow Rift? What am I removing for the Stampede? Probably Scrivener. Yeah, I like that trade. A 1/1 flyer turn 2 is a lot better than a 2/2 for 5 that may or may not do anything. I guess we take away spiders. It's hard to prevent people from getting them, but still don't want Crystalline Sliver. I'm just gonna take another Bold Gnome for the like very aggressive red matchup. Yeah, that's reasonable. We can almost remove all our white cards and play green instead and have almost almost the same power level. No, that's not true, but it's pretty funny how we could have like switched to one of our colors and probably ended up okay. This is still bad. I mean, it's not good at all. Let's just take another conviction. I'm not sure when I would like to board it in, but Mog Maniac last pick. I think it's a pretty good card against green, for example. Oh, you're attacking with your 5/4? Sure. I'll fog that and Love Axe you. Yeah, I'm not sure about this deck. It could probably win a few games, but 6 planes. I think I would like to go up to 7. It's a bit high, but since we have so many double blue spells, but most of our white is down here, so yeah, I'll see you in a bit for the first match.